Welcome back. And for all you Batman fans, this is your video. There's a couple people that have asked me what were my favorite villains of Batman. Obviously, Batman is my favorite comic book character. I'm a really big DC fan. But yes, so I was asked, who are the 10 favorite villains of yours of Batman? And I did a little bit of research. I really know most of the characters, but I kind of had to do a little bit of a ranking system. And I actually put one together, and I did a little slideshow for you guys, so you can play along. Alright, so I'm going to go through a list of the characters that I thought were the most predominant and that I ranked in no particular order. And if you want to pause this and write them down, you can play along and see what your top 10 are and write your top 10 along with my top 10. So the first character was Clayface, Joker, Scarecrow, Deathstroke, if that counts, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, Bane, Hush, Ra's al Ghul, Talia al Ghul, the Penguin, Two-Face, the Holiday Killer, Hitman, Harley Quinn, the Riddler, Bat Zorro, the Red Hood, Ventriloquist, and Killer Croc. Now I know there's more villains, but those were the villains that I thought appealed to me the most that I wanted to rank. Alright, so if you want to pause, write that down, do your own ranking, and you can rank your top 10 out of those. And if you really want to, you can add a couple in there that I didn't put in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is reveal my top 10, going with number 10 first. Alright, so number 10 is Scarecrow. This is actually a picture of Scarecrow from Batman Begins, the movie. The reason why Scarecrow is number 10 for me is because, you know, he's been around for so long, and I just find him to be, you know, iconic to me. He's not really my favorite. Out of all the other ones, he squeaked in, I have to say. I know a lot of people like him. He is really creepy, and that's really why he gets really in there. And I liked him better because of the movie. But still, yeah. This is number 10. So number 9 is Poison Ivy. Now, this is also going to go down nostalgia because, you know, I've been following Batman for forever. And I don't know, for some reason, Poison Ivy really stands up there. She's really can just seduce Batman, and I think she's really iconic, and just, it's Poison Ivy. She's hot, you know? Alright, so for number 8, we got Mr. Freeze. Now, I really like Mr. Freeze a lot here. I think he's just a total badass, and this is a really good example of a good picture of Mr. Freeze, and just, you know, it's pretty cool. Just very unique character, you know, in a suit that keeps him cold, and he just shoots ice. I don't know, I just think it looks really cool. I remember when a kid, when the Batman movie came out, I can't even remember which one it was. Most of those early ones were not very good, but Arnold played Mr. Freeze, and it was not a great movie, but it was interesting. And anyways, it's probably not a good excuse, but Mr. Freeze is really cool to me. Number 7, Hush. Now, Hush is just the epitome of badass to me when it comes to a Batman villain. I don't know a whole lot about him too much. I haven't read a whole bunch of stories with him in it. The recent one has been a Batman Beyond, which is kind of a knockoff Hush. But he's just so, I don't know, how do I put it? He's so unpredictable to me, you know. He can do anything. You just don't know what he's going to do. And he just seems like he can really scare Batman. So I had to throw him in there. He could have probably been higher just because I'm not familiar with him as much as some of the other ones. But I know that he's up there just because he's totally a really great Batman villain. So number 6 is Two-Face. Now here we go with another iconic Batman villain. It's Two-Face, come on. And I think I just really like this guy because he looks so awesome. You got a normal face, and then you got this mutated, burnt off face And I love the flipping of the coin. You know, he's a good guy and bad guy. Just the dual personalities. It's just amazing. I just love this character. Every time I see a comic with him in it, I want to read it because it just, I know it's going to be an awesome story. Also, The Dark Knight. That was an amazing story, amazing film. And Two-Face was in it, you know? Harvey Dent. It was awesome. So, he's number 6 on my list. Number 5, Catwoman. Now, I had to pick Catwoman because she is probably Batman's hottest villain. And sometimes you could say she's an ally. So she has to be right in the middle. There's a couple other characters I have to put in front of her, but she is amazing. I've also seen some films from the 1920s, 30s where Catwoman originated from. And it's a cat burglar. So it's pretty cool how that works out. And after reading all that and watching films from it, I have a new appreciation for Catwoman. It's pretty cool. I love her outfit. Can't wait to see Anne Hathaway in the new Batman film. It's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be pretty interesting. And I like the Gotham City Sirens with Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and Harley Quinn. So yeah, this is a really solid character. She's been around for a long time. And number 4 is the Riddler. Now, pretty much strictly the Riddler is at number 4 because my favorite color is green. Now that's weak, I know, but I just always liked this character. And one of the recent comics I read had the Riddler helping Batman solve a case. And I thought that was pretty awesome. And I think it was also in that Gotham City Sirens book. And yeah, so it's just one of my favorite characters. I wish he was going to be in the new Batman film, but I don't think he is. I know there was talk about it, but it's going to be Bane and Catwoman. But who knows what's going to really be in that film. But yeah, Riddler, it's just awesome. I love puzzles. I love mysteries, and he definitely is in there. Also with Jim Carrey playing him. I thought it was kind of fun, you know, funny character. You know. All right, so number 3 on my list is Bane. And Bane probably wouldn't be on this list if it wasn't for me reading Secret Six. But I read Secret Six, so he has to be up here in the top 3 because he is just an amazing character. After reading Secret Six, you can see how much leadership skills he has, and he's just, and he's more personable now. And you know, just it's more of a person instead of like this machine, like Venom, just beast kind of. And you know, it's pretty awesome that how the transformation of Bane has been in the last couple years with Secret Six. So, you know, I have to put Bane right up there in the top 3. This is a very awesome comic book character, and he just looks awesome. He's just mean. You don't mess with him. He is the boss, the new boss. So yeah, number 2 on my list, maybe an upset, the Joker. Now you're saying, "Ooh, who's number 1?" Well, you might know. You might know. But yeah, number 2 is the Joker. This guy is pretty much number 1 for me, but I have to put him at number 2. Heath Ledger's Joker was amazing. Dark Knight was the Joker. You know, that just made that. But Joker has always been my favorite villain for the longest time. He gives Batman the biggest challenges, and because, you know, Batman can't, you know, he can't, or he just won't kill people, and the Joker will. And it's just, he's psychotic. How can you explain the Joker? It's just, he's the number 1. So I say all this number 1, but he's my number 2. Well, because Harley Quinn is number 1 for me. Now, I don't know why, I just love Harley Quinn. Now, this is Joker's, you know, sidekick, so to speak, lover, you know, whatever you want to call the pairing of Harley Quinn and Joker. But Harley Quinn is definitely my favorite Batman villain just because of her just kooky ways. She looks hot too, don't get me wrong. And I don't know, there's just something about her clown outfit with the red and the black and the white. I just love this character. And she is pretty close, if not more dangerous than the Joker, just because everything she does, she tries to get the approval of the Joker. So she is pretty capable of doing a lot of crazy things. I'm not so sure if she's so much of a threat to Batman over the Joker, but she is definitely a threat just because she has her ways of trying to look innocent and then just quickly changing into psychotic. Anyway, so that's my top 10. Harley Quinn and Joker could be 1-2, but I just really like Harley Quinn quite a bit, if you guys didn't know. So yeah, that is my list of the top 10 villains. A rundown: Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Hush, Two-Face, Catwoman, the Riddler, Bane, the Joker, and Harley Quinn. So yeah, leave me a comment telling me your top 10. You can either pick these or pick your own. Take it easy, guys, and please subscribe.